you know what? As we're in a celebratory mood, I'm not going to do a rant. I'm going to do a ponder. It's Rob's Ponder. Today, we've heard the news that Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are getting a divorce. What a range of emotions it's been in the McKnight household. This morning, I got up, I was in the lounge room, and I called out to Amanda and I said, oh my God, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are getting divorced. And I said, they're splitting up. It was splitting up then. And she said, fake news, nah, not happening. Because she couldn't believe that two people who show such love, who have all the money in the world, have everything they need, could be in this kind of situation. And it is interesting how much we invest. And why does it upset us so much when we see two famous people splitting up? Is it because in our real lives, money can cause issues in relationships? You know, not saying Amanda always has a go at the money I spend on champagne and things like that. Actually, I'm going to tell them. I went down to the grog shop to get the champagne, to get the Moet, and I literally got a text where she said, hang on. Oh, no, I'm pulling it up. $80? That's no cheaper bottle?
$80 for 100 episodes.
So, do me a favor, buy me a coffee to reimburse the champagne. But is that it? You know, we see Nicole and Keith, they project this perfect life. We sit there and think they've got no money troubles, so that's not going to cause them issues. They've got everyone to do everything for them. So they're both beautiful. They're both superstars. So how does it happen? And it is interesting to see that and how it reflects on our own lives. Because there is a sense of, well, if they can't make it, how can anyone make it? How can we make it? By the way, Amanda, you're never leaving me. You can't leave me. Who would switch the show? So it does leave you wondering where we go, what we do in a situation where Nicole and Keith can't make it. And it's interesting, the clips that are coming out now. This has been coming for a while. The last few interviews Keith has done in Australia where he's been asked about Nicole, he hung up on one radio station in Adelaide, and Jonesy and Amanda, Amanda Keller was asking him about when you first met, you met at G'day LA, and if you hadn't met, do you think you still would have met? Was she the one? And he's like, oh yeah, we were still met. Anyway, let's move on. And it was quite bizarre because he didn't want to talk about the love story that they themselves have projected. They haven't been afraid to project that love story and get us swept in on the romance. But here's a harsh lesson for us all. Don't believe the publicity statement. Every photo you see on Instagram, on Facebook, having a fabulous time, and you sit there going, geez, I'm not doing that. Just remember, there's another 364 days where they're not going to that restaurant or seeing that sunset, but you're seeing the picture of when they are. It's a really important lesson to learn as we keep trying to keep up with the Joneses. You cannot believe everything everyone's posting. Everyone is presenting the best version of themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is not a criticism. It's just a warning that you need to be careful how you see that, how you perceive it, and what you do with that information. It's an interesting one. We shall watch and see. The divorce is in. Nicole has filed the papers. It definitely looks like it's over, and it sounds like Keith's got another woman. Uh-oh, I just think I've broken that news to Amanda, which is she's found upsetting. All right. As I said, it's more of a Rob's Ponder, not so much a Rob's.
Fun, insightful interviews from a washed-up producer with nothing to lose. Night tonight, but night tonight, but night tonight. It's good night from McKnight tonight.